A scary warning about ghost charges that could appear on your credit card or your bank accounts.
That's right. So the Better Business Bureau says that one victim charged $15,000. Linda Bacchietto reports.
Next time you're in a crowd, maybe coming out of a game or a concert, beware of a growing new scam that could cost you lots of money. Tap to Pay is a fast, easy, and convenient way to pay for things. It's also a fast new way to steal your money. Andres Tapia says he was tapped for $500 in fraudulent charges.
I still to this day do not know how it happened. I think I was just unlucky.
Andres could be a victim of what cybercriminal experts are calling ghost tapping.
And what it is really is wireless skimming, where somebody gets close to you and they're literally wirelessly skimming the information on your phone or your card.
The BBB says in some cases, crooks use a near-field communication reader to steal credit card information and make fraudulent charges.
Or it can be in other situations. Somebody's set up on the street to get money, they say, raising it for charity or for some emotional cause, a funeral, for instance.
The BBB reports that was the ruse for one recent victim.
They checked their account with the credit card. They were charged almost $15,000.
So what can you do to protect yourself? Consider storing your cards in an RFID blocking wallet. Matt Barnett is CEO of cybersecurity firm 7X.
It really just comes down to paying attention to where you're at, people getting close to you, right? All the normal suspicions you would have for pickpocketers, you should also have for the near-field communication theft.
When tapping to pay, check the merchant's name and the amount of the charge on the screen. And most importantly, review your charges regularly.
Man, that's horrible. Yikes. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for your attention. As always, if you find this content valuable, consider subscribing. Comment down below. Let me know what type of videos y'all want me to react to. Back to this one. So what I got out of it, ghost tapping, is when scammers mimic the tap to pay behavior using hidden or spoofed devices, which is scary if you think about it. So it looks like they rely on the proximity, how close they are to you, to your device, and use almost a distraction to try and skim or get your information. And it seemed like most people didn't even realize that their card was skimmed, or their phone, because we have Apple Pay and sort of other type of wallet payment systems on our phones now that we can use. Which seems like, based on this reporting, is enough to trigger those scams or hacks to get your information. Bank's perspective, they see this as a unauthorized contactless transaction, and they're rising because tap to pay is everywhere. If you go to a gas station, you go to a restaurant, heck, you can even go to big name stores. You can use your phone and tap, or sometimes you can even use your Apple iWatch to make payments. Some even with the Ring. So it's just the forms of payment other than using cash is just so vast now, in terms of it's not limited to just cards anymore. We have these devices that can complete these transactions. And with that comes the risk of folks like this trying to take advantage. Let's take a look if there's any comments on this one. These scammers never quit. They keep coming up with new ways to scam people out of their little information and money. It just don't make sense at all. Oh, we got 116 likes. So scary, might as well go back to buying things with cash. Can't scan that, right? I guess not yet. The bank also has to do something to help customers. By now, cards should have protection against this. This world is sick. First, people are cash trapping, literally at ATMs. Then people are taking your information from your phone and pretending to kidnap a family member. Gosh, that's so true. Let's see if there's more. And demanding ransom. Now this BS. Get me out of here. The easier they make it for consumers, the easier they make it for criminals. Good thing it'll get denied, considering most Americans are in debt and don't even have $400 in emergency savings. Wow, yikes. Alright, let's see if there's another video.
Well, criminals used to call to try and get your credit card information. Now they're trying to get you to download apps that take over your phone. CTV's Pat Foran explains.
It was a phone call out of the blue from someone claiming to be from Amazon. They said there was a charge on my credit card for a new iPhone.
Your transaction page. Press 1 now to report this transaction, or 2 to authorize this order.
Thank you for reaching out to Amazon. How can I help you?
Oh, hi. I just got a call that said there's a problem with a credit card and an Amazon order.
Yes, sir. There is a purchase for iPhone 13, which cost you $749. So is that you who made that purchase?
No, I didn't do that. I didn't make that purchase.
So I believe that you like to cancel the charges.
Want to cancel the charges? I didn't buy that phone.
So I just want you to look for the application name App Store over there, sir. APP App STORE. App Store.
You want me to go to the App Store?
Yes, open the App Store, sir.
The scammer wanted me to download an app that would allow them to take over my phone. They would have remote access to my banking, email, and basically everything on my phone.
What the hackers and the fraudsters are trying to do is to get you to download an app from the App Store that allows for remote desktop connections.
I strung the scammer along as she tried to get me to download the application. Got it open?
Tap on it and tell me what do you see on your screen.
But will that let you take over my phone?
It's an official application from where you will get connected to the Amazon security server. Once you will get connected to the server, you can cancel.
Stop real quick. See, they got a whole script ready for this. That's insane.
As well as secure all the information, all right?
Well, can't you cancel it without me doing that? Eventually, she grew frustrated that I wouldn't download the app, and she hung up. Ritesh Kotak says if a scammer uses an app to gain control of your phone, they have access to everything on it.
And if fraudsters and hackers are able to gain access to it, they essentially have access to your entire life, all your transactions, and all of your data.
If you get a suspicious phone call like this, hang up and never download apps that grant access to your phone. Pat Foran, CTV News.
Wow, that's crazy. And if you think about it, we have, at least most of us, with these smartphones, everything on our phone. I know I do, in terms of photos, my banking, my finance, personal information, medical information, just everything. And to give somebody access, basically giving them access and keys to my house or all my information. Oh, I can't even imagine. But you know what? Some people do fall for that, and it's tough. It's a hard situation because just recovering and trying to amend, reconcile all of that, remediate all that wrongdoing is just got to be a total headache and just time, just a big waste just because of these criminals trying to, oh, it's so frustrating. Well, be vigilant, do your due diligence. Don't give folks like this your information. If you don't feel comfortable, just hang up. Just don't even fall for it. Hopefully you watching even this or watching videos like this will give you enough suspicion to where if you are put in this situation, to just think to yourself, well, hang on, you're trying to scam me? Like, what's going on here? And you can see it seems like as if they had a script to go off of. It's like it's a call center, of legit call center, but for scammers. So very structured and methodical, strategic with their tactics of how to obtain information and access to your life. So be vigilant, make smart moves, not just loud ones. We'll see you on the next video.